Back me up, put the
early for the ultimate joust. You know, it's not as if those wooden benches become more comfortable the longer thou sits on them.
You have no idea.
Nevertheless, I admire thy dedication. All is nearly prepared, and I nearly, finally, finished reading the missive Her Majesty hath sent to me this morn that I've been endeavouring to get through today. Might as well read it now, better late than never. And finally, and most importantly, 'tis vital that thou knowest, for this is the most important part of this missive. First of all, thou must be aware of this, and aware that all here at the joust must be keeping my foot!
If only, Your Majesty.
Our most wondrous people. Every time we preside o'er a joust, it brings with it fresh and galvanizing rays to vex us. On this day, we needs must contend with the bruised ego of a lady and a king who we had been considering as our potential successors of the throne of England. Mistress Hearthstone, prithee, explain further. Of course, Your Majesty. This morn, Lady Althea of House Stuart and King James VI of Scotland were made known to us as Her Majesty's most likely successors for the throne of England. 'Tis her aim to name one of these two as her most anointed successors by the day's end. She has tasked Mount Hope to test these two in the only way that Mount Hope can test a monarch. During a game of human chess, this day that was filled with good-natured challenges and revelry, took a more, well, serious stand. And so, these champions have chosen knights to represent them in an ultimate
Pardon me, Mistress Hearthstone, but thou
didst leave out the parts where Lady Arabella chose me to fight on our side of the chessboard for our victory, and then interfered with me doing so?
Be this how Scottish nobles comport themselves, making their own failings the fault of others. I were always schooled in personal accountability being the most noble trait one may have.
It is clear that emotion yet rules the day, so let us not delay this joust any further. We summon forth to the field our own master of arms, Sir William, Lord of Whitehall!
Thank you, my enduring queen. Good people, I am Sir William, the Lord of Whitehall. Today it is my honor to stand as Knight Marshal over this ultimate show! Earlier this day, at human chess, Sir Elise did throw down the gauntlet against Sir Lilith and Sir Gideon after their treachery led to the brutal beating of Sir Michael. And though he has sustained extensive injuries, he has also made a swift recovery and is anxious to bring his justice to this field. My queen, the knights stand at the ready and await but your command for me to summon them forth.
Prithee, do so.
As you command, my queen. Good people, it is my honor to first call forth to this end of the field the knights who ride as champions of chivalry, paragons of honor, seekers of justice, riding in the colors of blue and orange, and purple and gold. I give to you Sir Michael and Sir Elise.
People, on this day I promise you but three things. The strength of my arm, the swiftness of my horse, and the trueness of my heart, as it beats for you, my people!
But to you, my eminent multitude, though my head may still be pained, my body still tired, and on occasion my vision may be doubled. However, my duty does keep me resolute!
Next, it is my duty to call forth to this end of the field the knights who stand as riders of ruin, mercenaries of glory and bloodshed, riding in the colors of green and copper and black and gold. I give to you Sir Gideon and Sir Lilith.
Due to their actions earlier this day, my heart has never felt surer. Therefore, I prithee, great queen, allow us to put an end to these villains for once, for all!
to do so?
Your Majesty, it is our request that this become a trial by combat. We wish for this joust to be a joust to the death!
And what say those challenged? Would you acquiesce to this becoming a tournament of blood?
A license to legally murder? 'Tis unnecessary even to ask.
Denying the writ of their own demise!
And what say our noble disputants? Would you see this tourney turn towards death and bloodshed in your name?
According to the writings of Sir William Marshall, 'tis expected for knights to settle insults of honor with blood. 'Tis not to my liking, however, there be a difference betwixt what I prefer and what is proper, and I would wish to be a monarch that may hold both truths. I say aye.
I would ne'er wish for wanton bloodshed in my name. However, I wish to be remembered as a leader who doth hold great regard for the needs of his people. And if this must needs be settled by blood, then perhaps England be more like Scotland than I first thought. I see.
Very well, Sir William.
So be it. Then let this now be a trial by combat, a joust of blood, a joust to the death! And let no prize be given, nor any asked for.
No matter how much they beg for it.
So be it. Knights, to your ends. We will test the field for the footing of your steeds by lancing at the ring. Squire presents one ring to be held upon the ground. Sir Elise, Sir Michael, the first pass is yours. Ladies and chair!
Put your voices high for Sir Michael!
Knights, return to center! A cheer for these champions! You would each now have a chance to ride this wheel and test it for the footing of your steed. How do you find it?
We find this field suitable for the rain of blood we will bring upon it.
You shall want instead a cleansing rain once we are done with you. We do find this field well suited to dispense justice according to our values.
I'll know where to point the camera someday.
Now use are those! Conquering and pillaging? Yes, this field is suitable as a burial ground for these pompous, self-righteous maggots!
Sir Gideon, your misunderstanding of English values is as deep as your misunderstanding for chivalry. Let us continue!
My queen, the field has been found suitable for this combat. Now I would ask, as is these knights' right and custom, may they ride forth and seek favor from those in whose name and honor they would ride this day.
Aye, let them do so.
Knights, seek your favors. Anyone wishing to favor these knights, please come forward now.
Come ye forward if thou hast a favor!
I shall woo, and then you shall woo. Are you ready?
Thank you.
Bye.
favors, so that all may know and remember them.
Knights, parade your favor. Weapons you have chosen. You will fight until no opponent stands, nor breathe. Strike no horse on this field of honor, or you will be slain immediately. And let no one interfere upon pain of their own life. Understood?
Understood.
So be it. As this is a joust under the dead, not all of you will leave alive. If you have any final words, speak them now.
Sir Elise and I would say only this. We should wish that their gods will have mercy on them. For we will not!
We will see who is right and who is dead. Us!
Then these knights, good people, these are your champions! Would you see them fight to the death? My queen, may we now begin the arming ceremony?
James, Arabella, any objections?
Objections, nay. Concerns plenty.
Oh, now thou hast concerns. 'Tis a bit late for that, James. Let the arming ceremony begin.
Well, you had them, Sir William. Go forth.
As you command. First, I present the shield, bearing the proud colors of Sir Elise! Next, I present the shield, bearing the beard colors of Sir Gideon! Next, I present the shield, bearing the noble colors of Sir Michael! Finally, I present the shield, bearing the infamous colors of Sir Leonard! Knights, you stand at the ready. My queen, these knights stand at the ready and would seek one final blessing before engaging in this combat.
James, Arabella, your actions have brought us hither, and now the reaping begins. Lady Arabella, prithee bless this joust.
As you command, your majesty. Bow your heads. Merciful Father, look down upon these knights and their noble steeds. Let your wisdom be seen in the outcome of this battle, and let victory go not to the strong, but to the true. Ego te absolvo, in nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Amen. Squires clear. Good people, these knights joust for all those who have come before. As they raise their lances on high, greet them with a hearty cheer! Knights, salute and do your aid. Let your champions hear you!
I thought it to be my doing. I believe it is thy design to secure thy place on the throne.
Shut thy petulant claws, both of you! We are done no would-be monarch's behalf! Only our own!
And when we are done, only the strong will rule!
Your Majesty, lady, by all means, people of England,
Defend the throne! Your Majesty! No, not Your Majesty!
The Queen is saved!
our glorious people, here we have seen the ever-indemnity band into a roaring fire. Really, let us celebrate this victory or evil, and hie ourselves to the glowing stage, where we will have a finale in song, and one more surprise for our lady and our king, and where we must answer the question of our succession. Mr. Thompson,